Did you hear that? Like, since Johnny Depp won the trial, Disney offered him. You know, guess how many millions of dollars they offered him to do another Pirates movie?
500 mil.
$300 million.
Ooh.
Yeah.
What will this be? A Pirates 6?
I think so. Because you know how there was kind of a cliffhanger at the end of the last one?
Mm-hmm.
Like Davy Jones type stuff?
Yeah, showing up in Will's and Elizabeth's bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of.
Yeah, like Reaper. But, like, there's so much more.
Don't mind me, I'm just...
Don't mind me.
Enjoy watching cute couples sleep.
Sleep. You know what you do that thing?
Oh yeah, he talks like that.
Yeah, sleep. But, I think that, like, maybe have something more there. But, what other franchises that like, so, I don't know. I'm having a hard time like thinking of things that Disney can do that would be new that they could incorporate into this. But then again, I mean, maybe they're going to go more on the Final Fantasy side of things. Like,
that's also a possibility.
Yeah, because it's a combination of both. I mean, obviously, I'd be willing to say more people know about the Disney stuff than the Final Fantasy stuff. Maybe that's just because that's the category that I fall into, but I feel like that's the case for most people. Like, most people, like when Sephiroth came to Smash, I'm like, who? Right? Like, my honest to goodness thought was like, oh my gosh!
Yeah, you just hear the intense theme song of Sephiroth, and like, who?
Exactly.
But me, like, I never played the original Final Fantasy VII, but I have played Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, where you do fight him as a secret boss.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, shh. I'm going to stop there because we're on game night.
Oh, shnikes.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, like that kind of thing. Well, like, I just hope, like I say, if they're going to incorporate something new, I hope it's fresh. Hope it's, like, really a cool concept.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, Marvel would be okay, but honest to goodness, I feel like that would almost be a cash grab. But then again, like, Star Wars might be, but like, I don't think that's the case either way. But I just hope that it's good, because I think about, like, Disney franchises and things that they can use, and I can't really think of anything new.
Okay, so other than so Gravity Falls, I mean, that's like considered as a Disney TV show. Like, it aired on TV.
Gotcha.
2 other shows that's kind of similar to Gravity Falls. I haven't watched them, but I think they could do well in a Kingdom Hearts game. There's like 2 shows called Amphibia and Owl House. I have no idea what those shows are about.
Interesting.
But yeah, like 2 other animated shows with some fantasy elements to them, which, you know, could
be fun.
Might not work. I don't know. I can't really say because I haven't watched those two shows. But Gravity Falls, I would love to see that.
You got nothing but good things to say about it.
Yeah, it is. If you want like a good paranormal cartoon show, that's the one to watch, I would say.
Gotcha. Because, like...
Oh, wait. Pause.
Let's see.
Huh? What are you supposed to be?
Huh? It's another
Surprised? I guess you should be. After all, I look just like you.
Are you my lost twin brother? It's like, what? No.
Are you?
I'm an exact
Is this a
replica
twin?
of you that Vexen made from your data.
Is this
So you're a fake?
Star Wars? The Clone Wars?
Funny.
Not a fake. I don't care if you're real. You're not better. We share the same body and the same talents. But there is one easy way to tell us apart, though.
I'd be willing to say Coco would be a really good one, too.
That would be an interesting choice.
I think that'd be fun.
I fear
Because it's kind of dealing with the afterlife anyway.
Oh!
Coward?
Okay. Excellent point. Considering that Sora would be in the afterlife.
Is there an Incredibles?
There's not an Incredibles world, but I will say, if they include any Marvel representation, there should not be an Incredibles world.
Agreed.
Maybe with the exception of like having
So,
the a summon of the Incredibles.
It'd be really funny. They do like a Bug's Life. He's gonna like flick with his like freaking like spinny thing in front of him, just like
Bug's Life world?
mowing down Heartless,
Oh, well, he'd be really tiny though.
taking out the Heartless's kneecaps. Maybe a Finding Nemo. There's a Wreck-It Ralph one, right?
There's a Wreck-It Ralph summon.
Yeah. Cars would be interesting. Think about that.
Oh, I don't know.
Like you've got Sora as a freaking car with a key in the front of it.
In his mouth.
Yeah, exactly. Donald and Goofy are like little small cars or whatever. So, Ice Age is Disney now. Or it may have always been.
I don't know how I would feel about Ice Age.
Me either. Tarzan is not going to be it.
No.
You know what would be... Okay, so this would be fun. Emperor's New Groove.
Ooh, that would be fun.
That'd be fun. And okay, so I'm not just coming up with these ideas. I'm actually just scrolling through like Disney Plus's like animated movies. I'm thinking about it because like you've got that like Dalmatians, you've got Winnie the Pooh, we got Tangled.
I don't think 101 Dalmatians needs a world. I mean,
No,
like,
they're already there.
yeah, like it was its own side quest in the first game.
Treasure Planet.
Absolutely.
Abso-freaking-lutely. That would be fantastic. Or Atlantis.
fake.
Atlantis would be good too.
I think both of those would be really.
I'd be
good.
open
You're
to
gonna want
Atlantis,
more with me.
but I'd die for Treasure Planet.
Oh yeah.
Don't forget
Oh yeah.
I'm
That'd be
still
sick.
new. I'll get stronger and stronger.
Meet the Robinsons.
The next time we fight,
I think that'd be an
You're
interesting
finished.
concept.
Interesting.
then let's fight.
What
now.
about Chicken?
Frank and Weenie.
Okay. If we still want a Tim Burton world,
Yeah.
we could do Frank and Weenie.
Word.
It's like, oh hey, I'm sorry that your
It's
dog
on my side.
passed away and all. It's like, oh, don't worry.
So
I love him with all my heart, so I'm gonna bring him back. It's like, what?
Exactly. Oh my god.
What was I
Kyrie's a
thinking?
zombie.
What was I thinking?
So now the coward is playing tough.
Okay, so yeah, there's Treasure Planet, there's Atlantis.
Hope you don't miss me.
I think I was gonna say one other show, but I can't remember what. Oh, Chicken Little.
That would be a good.
And get this, you don't know this yet, but in Kingdom Hearts 2,
Mhm.
you get Chicken Little as a summon.
I'm not
Interesting.
Yeah,
Does the sky fall down?
you're a first-person shooter, and you're shooting eggs.
Awesome. Love it. Okay.
Or you're
Simpsons
throwing
world.
firecrackers or something.
You go to Springfield.
Technically, Disney owns
Yep.
Sora with the Simpson lip. Whoa! Why is my skin yellow?
It's like, Sora, are your kidneys okay?
It's like, I guess,
In no time at all.
or at least just having like normal skin color, but just more based on like Futurama or Disenchantment. But in Simpsons, apparently white people are yellow.
I
Yep.
hear
Like,
you
why
somewhere
is that?
in the castle.
I don't know. Bad kidneys, that's all I'm saying.
Take care of him.
Like I said, I'm just like scrolling through. If they make a High School Musical world,
No,
High School Musical world,
No.
like how would that make you feel?
no. We already had a musical world in Kingdom Hearts 2, which is Atlantica. It was just like a musical minigame. No.
Gotcha. Okay.
No.
So for sure not that
Come
one.
out! Show yourself, fake!
Fake? Oh no.
Like I said, I'm just
That's not exactly the right word.
scrolling through Disney Plus. I mean, Chippendale Rescue Rangers. There's a new series on Disney Plus.
I thought it was like a new movie.
It might be.
Well, okay. There's the TV show, and now there's a new movie. And get
An
this,
example of what
ugly movie Sonic has made a cameo
That's
appearance.
fantastic. I love that.
I still haven't seen it, and I have no idea how
couldn't help but
or even like why
Yeah.
Disney
now
would
you are afraid.
want
Perhaps you are
some
the one
ugly
who's
Sonic, which would
fake.
technically
Fake when you pretend
be
that
Sega and Paramount's creation.
Yeah.
Afraid of the dark.
inside
So,
the card walls,
What was it?
you
a
grapple desperately with the
DuckTales.
darkness.
Ooh.
One.
Desperation.
Because
Well, okay.
I feel like either a DuckTales
Okay,
one
okay.
or like a Goofy movie type. Because then you get back into like Donald and Goofy's backstories in a way.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Because like for DuckTales, like okay, in based on what you've seen in Kingdom Hearts 1, you see the triplets Huey, Dewey, and Louie at Traverse Town selling items to you. In Kingdom Hearts 2, you meet Uncle Scrooge, and you see him again in Kingdom Hearts 3. Although I would love a Goofy movie. Well, maybe not a Goofy movie world, but I want Adult Maxie. Or Adult Max.
Nice.
I don't know why I call it Maxie. Maxie!
So, alright, I'm going to call it right here. The Mighty Ducks animated series world. The one that I showed you with like those toys.
Okay.
You'll recognize the image. I mean, that's the...
Is that... Oh, it is on Disney Plus.
Yeah, it is. I haven't even like pulled it up to watch it yet, but...
For some reason, I've always thought it was a movie.
They did make a movie.
An animated movie?
Yeah.
Is that on Disney Plus? By any chance?
Oh, let's see. I'll find it. If it's on here, I'll find it. But
okay. Really quick. Pick a world. Pick a card. Any card.
Go 2 to the left. Wonderland.
All right. Sure.
Sweet. Yeah, I was just like, all right, let's do this. There hasn't been a Tron world, has there?
There are 2 Tron worlds.
There are. Okay, so that would be good.
So in Kingdom Hearts 2, it's based off the original Tron movie, and then in Dream Drop Distance, it's based on Tron Legacy.
Gotcha.
Then I absolutely love Space Paranoids.
Hear me out.
Yes.
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids world. I feel like it would have to be animated, so that may be a problem. Because like any kind of live action isn't. I don't think it's going to play well.
Well, I mean, there were Pirates of the Caribbean,
right?
You know?
Right, but it was kind of cartoony. No, it wasn't. I can't say that, but yeah, I guess you're right. And that played okay. But it was Pirates of the Caribbean, one of the best Disney franchises. Like, I mean, honestly, okay. So they tried with like all the others. I mean, Jungle Cruise was okay. Haunted Mansion, it was okay. Eddie Murphy did great. He was awesome, but like that was it. Pirates of the Caribbean, though, you had like 5 movies, and now with the potential for a 6th that they can like pay Johnny Depp enough. Like, dude, like. So I don't know of any other Disney franchise that would be live action where they could do that.
Ooh, here's one. The live action movie of The Sorcerer's Apprentice. You know,
with Nicolas Cage?
Yeah.
I feel like he already completed his contractual agreements to Disney by stealing the Declaration of Independence and becoming a meme. I feel like that's like his thing. Yo, I loved those movies too. Freaking National Treasures. Both of those movies were good. I loved them, but a lot of people were like, "Oh no, they were crap." But yeah, I'd say the live action adaptation of that. But I don't know. I bet they're gonna do something Marvel. Something Star Wars. Obviously, like it's confirmed. Like pretty much. But I'm trying to think of a series that Disney's done that would just be like, and like I said, I mean like Treasure Planet is freaking awesome, and it would be an ideals. Like, imagine that, right? You've got like Pirate Heartless, you've got like space stuff.
Oh, there's already Pirate Heartless.
Well, yeah, but like it's
like in Neverland.
It's like space pirate stuff. And it's even better. It's even more awesome. But like, I think that like just those kind of worlds would be ideal. Gosh dang it, kid! You scared the snot out of me. What the heck are you doing? But I think that those worlds would be ideal for the next one. But I mean, they've got like all kinds of time. So I mean, like between now and the next 12 years when they make Kingdom Hearts 4, Like, I mean, I don't know. How long do people wait for freaking Kingdom Hearts 3?
I think we already talked about this, but
Like 5 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a long time between when it was announced and when it was actually like released.
Yeah.
So and then even longer because they delayed it for like months at a time. Because it was supposed to come out in like the beginning of 2017 or something like that.
Sounds about right.
And it didn't come out till like 2019. So
Yeah.
I mean, it was a couple years because I remember you were like super hyped for it. It was gonna come out in like holidays, but then it didn't come out.
Yeah.
And it was just like, wow, they were just like dangling you along. Like, oh, almost had it that time. But I mean, between now and then, maybe they'll come up with some like really good stuff. But I don't know. Do you think they would go a full, what's that called? Final Fantasy route with a world?
So Square Enix worlds.
Yeah. Do you think they would go in on that, or do you think because like every one of these worlds, with the exception of like Traverse Town and whatever that city is,
Twilight Town?
Yeah. Right. Those are really recognizable, right? Like the Disney ones. So for example, if you pulled up someone who's just watched Disney once, you pulled a picture of Captain Hook's pirate ship, you'd be like, which movie is this from? Oh, Peter Pan. Where's it located? Oh, that's Neverland. Right? Or if you go to Hollow Bastion might be kind of iffy. Right, because isn't that the Beast's Castle or whatever?
No, it is an original Kingdom Hearts world.
Yeah, okay, so that one's there. So that one would be out. I always thought it was the Beast's Castle.
No,
that's why he was all like grumpy at it. But that's just where Belle was. So he let's see. So for example, like here, right? If you showed someone an image of this, they're like, oh, that looks like Alice in Wonderland. Rather, like they'd be recognizable at some point. Or you show someone a picture of the Black Pearl, they're like, oh, that's Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah,
right. Like there's like those kind of things that are recognizable. Most people, if they haven't played this game before or seen any kind of gameplay, wouldn't recognize even Hollow Bastion as Hollow Bastion. Like myself, like I said, I considered it kind of like I always thought it was the Beast Castle, but I mean. He was there, so maybe that's where I got that impression. But I just, I don't know if they would do an exclusive Square Enix world, because that's to me, it's harder to recognize it, and then therefore a little bit harder to get emotionally invested in whatever the story's going on there, right? Because the Frozen one, oh wait, hey, we need to save Arendelle, cool, right? Or in the Monsters Inc. Oh, Monsters Inc. We need to beat Randall, right? Like that kind of thing. Winnie the Pooh or 100 Acre Wood. No, it's just minigame world, but it's kind of like a break between everything. But like Mount Olympus, it's like, okay, we're gonna fight
Hades.
Yeah, exactly. Like there's something there, and I don't know. So for example, if they brought in like the game that we've been playing, Final Fantasy VII on like Game.
Yeah, Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Right.
Go check that out.
Go check it out. But if you pulled up even myself like that, I've watched you play it. If you pulled up the image and showed it to me and said, "Hey Ezra, where is this from?"
You would have been like,
like it would be. I'd be like, I guess Final Fantasy, maybe. I wouldn't be able to tell you where it was, what its name was, what happens there. For the most part, but like it would be much more difficult to recognize, and therefore more difficult to market. But then again, there's a lot of people that love Final Fantasy. Like, yeah, I mean, I've never played a single Final Fantasy game in my life. So, but with the exception of 7 that we're playing now. But I just think the Disney ones are just so iconic and so recognizable in and of themselves, or even the characters. Right.
There's also one other Square Enix property that has appeared in Dream Drop Distance. It was a game called The World Ends With You.
Interesting.
And originally it was a Nintendo DS game, and now it's on the Switch. I've never played it, but you see some characters from that game in Dream Drop Distance. Mm-hmm. And at the end of Sora's run, shall we say, hint, hint.
Gross.
like Sora and two of these characters from that game say like, "Hey, do you think we'll ever see you in our town or at our place?" And Sora's like, "Yeah, you bet." So, it's, but here's the thing: in The World Ends with You, the location of that game is actually based off of a real city in Tokyo.
Interesting.
And if you remember that end credit scene where Sora wakes up in a real, like in the city,
yeah,
at the end of Kingdom Hearts 3, it's that same city. And
interesting.
I think, I could be wrong, but I think Nomura said that, you're not going to see characters from The World Ends With You in another Kingdom Hearts game. Despite that being the same location. Like, now it's implying that, that city that Sora wakes up in is a part of, like, real Japan.
Interesting. That's okay. Well, and I mean, the graphics that they showed in, like, just the beginning of that Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer were just fantastic. Yeah. Like, crazy realistic anyway, so maybe that would make sense.
But then again, like, you see that, dude...
You're gonna get full meta and have him fight, like, the director of Square Enix or something like that.
Well, no, there was that, okay. So, you remember, when we... Okay, by the way, folks, we have played Kingdom Hearts 3, like, when we first started this channel. We might play it again once we get up to that point, who knows when. But at the start of each world, there's, like, some kind of cinematic cutscene, you know? Like, when you enter a world for the very first time, just to get, like, a story. Get an idea of the game. When we started the Toy Story world, it wasn't exactly what we thought it was. It was like something you would see like in an anime, or it's like some kind of fantasy sci-fi, and like you could like conjure up like magic weapons out of air or something. And then the next thing you see is Andy's room, and turns out Rex was actually playing that video game.
Right.
And then, spoiler alert, at the very end of the Remind DLC, which I have not gotten to, but maybe I will once once we, like, play the game again, and then I take the time to grind to level 99 with Sora.
Nice.
You know, because bosses are incredibly difficult. Sora wakes up in the final world. I think it was just called Final World.
Yeah.
It is like the one world where it was just water and sky. That was it.
Yeah.
Like Sora wakes up there, and then he hears a voice out in the distance, like, "Hello, who's there?" And then like he sees that dude you saw from that video game in Toy Story. And
interesting.
And then the next
just getting real meta.
Yeah, it gets very meta. So I'm not sure, like, if you see that secret super boss in Kingdom Hearts 4 again. I don't know.
Interesting. Well, I don't know. I feel like if they're incorporating worlds that people would recognize, I feel like they have to start with the Disney ones, just because they're so iconic.
Yeah, they're more recognizable.
For sure. Like, because it's kind of different. It's like, okay, well, you would recognize this if you played, or if you watched a movie, versus like, oh, you'd recognize this if you played this specific game. There's a difference. There's one of those takes much more time, and one of them that's like, okay, well, an hour and a half, and you kind of get the whole thing. Right? 2 hours, however long the movie is.
Is that the rest of the case? Like, yeah, it's like, okay.
Yeah.
I'll just have some ice cream.
Dude, the one is Stokes. Like I said, freaking fire, dude. Like I said, I'm not a cake guy. I mean, like, I like the chocolate cake from freaking, like, Costco or whatever. Like, that's good. It's like chocolatey chocolate. Right? It's a good freaking cake. But.
Yeah, in case if we just barely cut back in, Ezra prefers pie over cake, and yet he had eaten like 3 slices of cake.
Oh, yeah.
For Caleb's birthday recently.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. Like, I had one when we got it, just because, like, you know, it's his birthday, I'll have a piece of cake. And I was like, yo, that is a good freaking piece of cake. It was really good. But then, like, today I had a whole bunch more of it. Is your sister asleep?
Yes.
Did you check with Mommy before you came out? I hope so. Because otherwise she's going to make you go or you're being in trouble.
We'll use these videos as blackmail.
Yep, we will. But I think, yeah, that was really good. But like I said, I'm normally not a cake guy. I'm a pie guy, like just in general. But like even when I was younger, so like I don't know if it comes from when I was younger. The reason I'm not like a huge like a cake guy. Like my mom bakes very well, right? Like would you say like her rolls?
Oh, absolutely.
Like her bread, like that kind of stuff is freaking fantastic. It's always good, right? So when I turned, how old was I? I think I was like 6 or something like that. She made me a zucchini cake.
A zucchini cake?
So it was like carrot cake, but with zucchini. It was, looking back, and I've had it since I'm an adult. Like, yo, that's a good freaking cake. But like, as a 6-year-old, it was like, why are there vegetables in this cake? Right, so she made it for my birthday, and and then your mom I think your mom helped make it. So that's where you probably heard it from, because she's like, because after they just made this cake, I'm like, I'm not really much of a cake guy. I told her that when I was like 6, but like just in general, I'll take a like an apple pie or a cherry pie over a cake just about any day. But I think that most people like cake though, just because of the frosting. But like to me, like most cakes are pretty good without the frosting. But like this specific cake that we had was awesome. Like it had ouch. It was a long-range weapon.
Yeah, it was like a long-range earthquake. Ugh, okay, this might... no. The boss is not that tough. I'm just like... not dodging.
You're thinking about pie.
I could go for some chicken pot pie.
Yo, chicken pot pie is good too. Yeah, and they call like freaking what's it called? Pizza pie. Yep, it's good. Like chicken pot pie is really freaking good. That's like a dinner that you eat on like a cold winter's night, and you're like, man, that's how you get warm.
Yeah,
that's warm food right there. But I think like dessert pies, because like Zeke likes pecan pie, like that's like his thing. I could take it or leave it. Really, pecan pie is not really my cup of tea, but I like pumpkin pie. Like, I mean, it's good, but I got sick on it when I was a little kid, and so I threw it up, and then since then I just really haven't been able to eat a lot of it. But like an apple pie, peach pie, cherry pie, good stuff.
Oh. Ah, no! Oh, well, that's just lovely. Now he's gonna hit me. Ow!
But yeah, this one was really good. I was really impressed. But it's because I feel like a cake is really good when it's got like a layer of frosting in the middle. Like, as you slice down, most cakes it's like just you have the frosting, then you have the cake. That's it. But like now, like even Walmart's been doing these cakes where they have like different layers in them, and it's like you have a layer of like, I guess the cake, and you have a layer of frosting, and then like it's all like together. It's really freaking good.
Okay, Hey, Mickey, would you mind spotting me? Oh no!
Oh wow.
Okay, I mean, maybe I should not have been using my slights as often.
Oof.
Oh, that's...
He's just such a weird enemy anyway.
Yeah, it's very weird. You know what? Just kill me. Kill me. Do it. Do it now.
Just end it.
Oh, okay.
There's a
probably no slights on this fight.
none. But like cupcakes, I can do cupcakes. I like cupcakes, just because like I like. So I don't know if you do this, but with cupcakes, I take the top off, turn it upside down, and make a cupcake sandwich.
Oh, no.
You never done that?
Nope.
Well, yo, so like you take the cap off, right? So that's the part where the frosting is. And you turn it upside down and stick it back on, frosting down, into the middle of the cupcake. And then you squish them together and it makes kind of like a cupcake Oreo.
Huh.
Really freaking good, dude. Next time you have a cupcake, give it a try. It's gonna blow your freaking mind. Guaranteed. Like, Barbara's made some of those, like, and like the frosting's good and everything, but like, you put all that together, oh yeah, that's good for cupcake. But the, like I said, I would not say no to pie, just in general. And like you say, that chicken pot pie is always good too. Yeah, I feel like, but they let's see, there's some kind of pies that are just kind of weird. They're all British too. Like I feel like British people have really weird pies, just in general. Like if I were to look up like British pie, like see what the heck the deal is there, like. There's gotta be some weird freaking pies there. I feel like they mix things into pies that should be there. Like they do like blood pudding. I don't know if you heard of that, but it's like a pudding made out of with blood in it. It's an actual
pudding with blood in it.
Yeah. Yeah. Blood pudding.
There we go.